Yeah, questions?
To both of you, what was it like just going through the memories that is going to be Keith's 500th win and just living through that?
Uh, really just trying to embrace that moment for him, first off, and then continuing to just play as a team, play together as a brotherhood, just continue to gel and just come out here and get a win, man, what was needed.
I would say it was very great being a part of that. Not too many coaches get 500 wins, so just being a part of that and being a part of his legacy, I thought it was a great game and a great team win.
Did you guys know about the chance for 500 tonight? Was there any talk about it, from him, his assistant, or anybody?
Yeah.
What did you know about it?
Yeah, we had our media team on today, so they would stand on this. We had a couple people make a couple messages for them, so we had it planned out the whole week.
Going beyond the 500 wins, how is the team progressing now that you've won a few games, 3 out of the last 4?
Our confidence is just reeling up. It's skyrocketing, and we're just continuing to gel, man. We're continuing to just stick to our game plan, our defensive principles to help us win games and continue to string out wins like this for our fans, but ourselves as well.
Tevin, what's different defensively, you think, over these last few games?
I feel like our juice level, the energy that we have, and then just communicating. The last couple of games where we had like a losing streak, we weren't really communicating. So coaches really emphasized communicating and just bringing the juice level every day.
How much of the energy is just taking it, as cliche as it is, one possession at a time, just executing what you've been able to execute in practice and utilizing it in games?
It takes a lot of energy, but Coach harps on it. He enforces it and instills in us that we have to take every play serious and continue to just know that this is a grind, and we're in February, so nothing's going to get easier. Things will get harder, and so will games. So we just have to continue to play our game in our way and trust in our plan.
For Day-Day, then, Tevin, could you each say what you think Coach Danbrock means to you, what he's meant to you?
First, I'll start off just a loyal guy, man, a loving guy, and not just a guy, a coach and a mentor as well. On and off the court, he cares, so he just plays a big role in all of our lives. That's just not only basketball. He cares for our academics, us getting our degrees, and it's just more than basketball, and that really plays a part in the team when it comes to basketball, because there's so many other things that can distract you and just get you off track to having a bad season, I would say, or just losing games. So he does more than just be a coach, and I really appreciate that.
Coaches. Going back off him, coaches really love us. Like he's gonna worry about you as a person, not just as basketball. So he's gonna always check up on you, make sure you're straight, and then on the court, he's not gonna let you slack. So that means just showing that he really cared. I mean, he mean a lot to me because he gave me a second chance to just prove myself again in a bigger stage. So I very appreciate him for that.
What is he like in practice, maybe, when things aren't going so well?
I mean, he's him, I would say, but some may not know who he is in those closed doors or whatnot. But I mean, he's the same guy, typical, erratic. I mean, high energy. You can say he's crazy or whatnot, but if you love this game, you gotta be crazy. So that's what it is.
Day-Day, you were struggling shooting the ball there for a little bit up until these last 2 games, and now you've gotten back to where you were earlier in the season. Has it felt any differently for you out there? Do you feel like you're getting better looks? Are you more confident, or is it just the ebb and flow?
I mean, I'm just continuing to just trust my teammates. I know they have trust in me. They tell me to shoot. Coaches tell me to shoot. And then I just trust my work ethic. At the end of the day, I live in the gym, and I just trust that. I trust that if I'm in there grinding before and after hours, then more than other people, then the results will show sooner or later. The storm can't last forever, so I just continue to stick to that game plan for myself individually.
This is a question for both of you as guards. If you look at the traditional point guard and shooting guard, for how backcourt players are looked at, for you guys, it sort of seems like you're more really true of a combo variety, where Day-Day you can facilitate 7 assists a night, Tevin you had 7 to 10 to shooting. Is it safe to just call you guys just combo guards, or is there either a position that you prefer?
I mean, with us, I mean, me and him play well off each other. Like 1 minute I can bring the ball down, so let's say next minute he can. So just having that and taking pressure off me, it's been great.
I think I wouldn't label us as a particular certain kind of guard because like you just mentioned, we can do both. So I would just say we're guards that can do both. So I wouldn't really put a name or a stamp or title on what labels us as guards, but we appreciate that a lot.
You guys came from the MAC and Conference USA. So far, a month into A-10 play, has it been sort of as you expected when it comes to the level of competition and coaching? Is there anything that you haven't expected that's occurred yet?
I mean, this is everything I expected. I mean, stepping up in the level of conference, I know it's gonna be more physical, so I just gotta get my body ready and just stay ready.
I was just unaware. I didn't really know, but like I mentioned before, I just try to trust in my teammates and my work ethic, and the results will show. So I didn't really have too much concern, but I wasn't aware of how I would play or what our team outcome would be. Although I had great confidence that we would be a really good team.
How did you guys congratulate Coach in the locker room? You spraying with Gatorade or?
Oh yeah, drowned him. Drowned him with
You
water.
drowned him?
Yeah, drowned
With
him.
water?
You might as well say he jumped in the pool.
Yeah.
How did he react to it?
He was just sitting there, paused, but he was taking it.
Did Coach have any LeBron-centric motivation for you guys before this game today?
Nah, we spoke about his accomplishment before, like just saying like if he's gonna get it or not. We think or know he's gonna get it. That kind of conversation, but not really before this game talking about LeBron or anything like that. We were really focused on our game plan.
Day-Day, just curious as a basketball player, what are your thoughts of what LeBron has accomplished?
And I've been a LeBron fan since I was younger. I played on LeBron AAU team, so it means a lot to me personally, knowing that I have no connection like whatsoever with him, but I'm happy for him, and just to have coaches that have a connection with him, that's great for me to just learn gems and just be around that type of connection, just hear things, old stories, things like that. So it's just great being around that and knowing things and the possibility of reaching him.
Hit it for these guys?